Hi there YouTubers, welcome back to my channel Workshop Fun. Today I'd just like to post a little update on basically all the little things I've been tying up in the workshop. And I thought I'd start off here with my drill press. The first thing is a chuck upgrade. The Jacobs chuck on my drill press wore out and I got this German made chuck. I can't pronounce the name properly. It's a very good chuck. Costs about $900 here new, and I got it for $100 second hand in very good condition. Doesn't look like it's had heaps of use. It actually looks very mint in the jaws, so that's great. The workings is perfect, and it's just a really nice chuck to use. I'll actually post the name of this in the description below so you can see what brand it is. I've been told it's one of the world's best and that tool makers use them, so very good. So that's the first update for the drill press. The second update is in regards to the drill press stand. With my air compressor I like the air hose to be near my lathe and drill press, and I made this. I actually shaped this little bracket in my press and then I welded it onto the washer and ground that all flat. Heated it up red hot and then dipped it in oil and did that twice, and that gave it the blackening, so now it doesn't rust. And now my air gun just sits there all out of the way. Now the last little upgrade I did to the drill press is this. It's a 2mm thick stainless plate, and this is a bit of mahogany with the correct hole sizes drilled for each of these drill bits. And these are just my favourite drill bits to use, certainly not all my drill bits, but my favourite ones. And now they're just handy to the drill press. And how this plate bolts onto the drill press is just simply via the motor mounts. Now behind it, so behind this plate, discreetly, is a 4-point power point plug. And it's got the surge protection in it and the individual switches and the little LED lights too. There you go. So it's really cool, and I've got a light coming from AliExpress for my drill press, an LED light, and it's a magnetic one, and it'll just sit up here and shine the light down here, and it'll just simply plug in behind here. And my table saw is plugged in. Bear in mind I never use loads of power at once. I mean, of course you don't want to do that, but it's quite safe, good idea, and it just means if I want to use something instantly I don't have to plug it in, it's all ready to go. I just got to be careful that I don't use too many machines at once. Excuse me. Now the other thing I've done is with my vice stand, believe it or not, I use toilet paper an awful lot out in the workshop, so I just quickly made this toilet paper holder, and it just sits, it allows the toilet paper to largely sit underneath this, and it's very accessible. So that is a really handy thing to have in the workshop when you're cleaning bits. Toilet paper is really good. It's great on the lathe, on the ways. It just absorbs all the rubbish, and then you can start oiling it after that. It's just great for cleaning down everything in general, and then you can simply throw it away. Now the other thing I've done is I've finally got the belt guard fixed up and back on the vice stand. I had to remake a top for it. When I took the original bracket off the top of this belt guard, it actually broke the wooden belt guard. It had semi-fixed itself to it. So I remade this, and I made it in the mill. It's made out of a piece of wood, and I just simply used the mill and recessed, how to describe it, I recessed a big gap in this top piece for this bit of the belt guard to insert into it. And then I simply no more nailed this on and let it harden a few days, and now that's rock hard and won't go anywhere. And this time I didn't run the bracket up to there. As you can see, I've made a new bracket and that bolts up there and screws into this here, so it's secured that way. And I made a new bracket for here too. I made that in my press. It's a bit of bent bar offset to the right shape as well, and it's been painted, and I just simply got to cut this excess off this bolt here when I get a new blade for my angle grinder, new cutting disc, sorry. So that's pretty much everything I've done lately, just sort of tidying up loose ends. The drill press is probably the thing I'm the most proud of lately. It's really come together nicely. There's one other thing I did with my drill press too, and that's I fixed this vise. That was the plate underneath here. I'll quickly show you. It's not the prettiest looking job, but I didn't really need to make it pretty, so I didn't spend too much time making it look pretty. But it needed to be strong because this original plate underneath here was quite weak. It's very thin, so I put this bit of plate on up the top here over the top of the existing plate, and that stops the jaw that you tighten up, so this jaw, from bending up, because that's what it was doing. It was bending up, and it basically made the vise unusable. So that's all fixed now and going great. I used it the other day, and man, it clamped so much better. So that was a quick little repair. What else have I done? Oh, nothing much else lately. It's mainly just been working on the drill press and tidying up the loose ends with the vise stand too, particularly getting that belt guard on, because you're so close when you're using this. There's the grinding wheel and there's the belt coming from the motor up to the grinding wheel, so it's a very compact unit, so you really need that belt guard on, because you're literally, I mean, here's me feet, this is, you're standing so close to the belt. If it caught anything, it could do some pretty decent damage to you. So yeah, big relief to have that back on, much safer. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. If you have any further questions, please feel free to ask, and have a nice day. Bye for now.